Let's go.
Welcome everyone to Stormlord's Wrath, presented by James Choi. Today with us we have our four heroes. We have Kel Secundus, our uh, amputee who strives to make the world a fiery place. We have Dika, our flying skirmisher who really likes shooting things sharply. We have Melgwyn here to heal people and make nice gestures to everyone around. And we have Titus secretly
Yo,
drinking all the blood. All right, when last we left, the heroes defeated the flying alligator dragon and rescued one of their comrades. What was his name again? Ah, Kassan, that's right, who had been presumed dead, but he was found to be alive, but in critical condition. And now they must make their way to the never-ending mountains, where there is said that barbarian healers can bring him back.
But is this what he would have wanted? Perhaps he would want to live as a husk.
he would not. He would either want to be brought back or put down.
Kashan! I yell in his face. Do you want to be put down?
Are you expecting a
There-
response
There's
from him?
there's there's no response, but you can see by the pained look in his comatose face that he is struggling to survive.
Well, I guess we'll go save him.
Good job.
Can't Melgwyn heal him?
No.
Melgwyn, why can't you heal him? You're supposed to be useful for something.
Well, if you remember what the doctors told you last time, he's
I
been
never listen to the
infused.
doctors.
Well, he's been infused with magical items he was carrying, and he's been caught in between life and death.
You can't trust doctors. They just want to steal your blood.
Yes, doctors always just trying to steal blood.
Uh huh.
Dika, where do you think we should take?
What? I'm not there.
You're not. Where are you?
He died.
He's dead.
Oh yeah, sorry, I totally forgot you died. Jesus.
So Dika, while you're like laying in bed, someone brings you a phone here, so you can contact your friends.
Oh. So how does this work? Do I just
Um,
Is it like talking to
We
King
never
Kai?
got
do I speak their name or do I
200 gold. Each
just
time you
imagine them in your mind, and then you'll be able to speak to them through this device.
neat? So it's like so I put my ear to the phone and I'm just like, hello?
And then there's also said you have 5 minutes, and then she starts counting in her watch.
call. No, she flips over an hourglass.
It's an hourglass on the watch. It's one of those cartoon watches.
I'm like, hello? Hello?
You guys all hear
What's that?
Dika,
Hello?
except Melgwyn.
Ah, I'm freaking out. There's someone talking in my head, and it's not me.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Dika,
Hello?
who
Yes.
should we kill next?
What? Where are you guys? You guys are alive? I assume you're alive because you're not here. Or at least Titus isn't here.
No,
Actually,
we're fine.
Cal can't talk either because he doesn't have a gem.
Oh.
So I'm just
Oh, so it's
just
only
So it's just Titus
Titus
doing.
doing-
It's just Titus doing telephone.
Yeah, Tyson.
Yeah, alright. Hi Titus.
hell. I have Dika in my head. I don't know what's going on.
What? Hello?
Don't let him make you weak.
Hello?
Okay, out of character. Do I know what's happening right now? Or is his
It
head?
seems like it just seems like a magical communication. You probably encountered it in your
Okay,
time in
okay, cool. My brain is
That's
like,
how your dad contacts you and you're just like, Papa?
Are you winning, son?
yes.
You're bringing shame to the family?
Dika, is that you? I was
Yes.
just you
Hello?
communicating with me. Actually, I know about the gems, right? Were you
Yeah,
back in what's the place called?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know, I was just given a phone. How'd it go? You guys dead? Please tell me they didn't die.
We survived by the skin of our teeth.
That's good.
Cassian's alive. He's here and he's infused with
What?
all his magical items. Cassian's alive. We found him. He was
Wait,
in that room.
how?
I don't
Hold
know.
on. Was he a sex slave?
It could have been. Could have been. But he's fused with all his magical items now. Barely hanging on to life. We'll have to figure out a way to save him. Do you have any idea? Who should we take him to? The old priest lady?
What? No, I don't think she'll do that again. I don't know. I was told this is going to take a week, but I was also told that I'm allowed to leave whenever I want. So let me know when you guys are going to.
How am I supposed to call you?
I don't know. I don't even know how I'm calling you right now. Okay, I was
What's
given
the
a
call?
phone.
What's a phone?
I don't know. They handed me this thing and told me it was a phone.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll figure out what's going on. So you don't know anybody here?
What? No, I'm in the hospital right now.
Okay, well.
I just
We'll
tell them
figure it
I'm
out.
okay and tell them meet me.
Okay, so
meet me.
last time, so Titus, what happened was the doctor said that with the medicine that he has, he will be able to last a month before he needs to find help.
Yeah, but
And
I
the
don't
help
listen to
can be.
doctors, so I don't remember any of
Oh, okay. Well then, never mind. Never
that. In
mind.
character, I fucking just trying to think.
Okay.
Well,
Because I'll
you
be
gotta
here.
get.
I'll be here for 7 days, and then I'll be at Starter Island. Right.
Well, we're gonna try and get Cassian alive. We might not be here when we get back.
Well, where is that? Is anybody else there? Why can't? Oh, wait, no, they don't have gems. Put.
What do
Let
you
me
want
let
from
me talk to Malguin
Malguin?
somehow.
Malguin.
Is Malguin there?
What?
Like Dika's talking in my head. It's
All
a
right.
long. It's a long story, but he wants to relay a message to you.
Okay. Ask Malguin where do they have to go?
Malguin, where are we going?
We're going to the never-ending mountains, the lands of the human barbarians, right? Human barbarians.
Yes. Yes.
We're going to the land of the human barbarian, some kind of mountain range. What else, Malguin?
Wait, where's that?
Where
It's
is that?
it's to the east. But to get there, you need to pass through the elven city of Morath Nalor, the elves that are ruled by the undead. Um,
My fan of you.
th- yeah.
I relay all this.
I relay it to him.
How long will the journey take?
It's a 21-mile journey, and yeah, however long that takes for you.
Okay.
But the path has no like clear roads or anything.
Okay. Where can
20 miles of bushwhacking.
Right, where can I meet up with you guys after like a week? Where will you guys be in a week?
Aren't you going to be teleported or something?
Yeah, but to Starter Island, and I got to figure out from Starter Island that I'm going to be able to intersect you guys.
You're in Coal Town, so you'll have to get to like Leyland first before you can do anything.
You have to get to Leyland before we can even have a chance of meeting up.
Well, I'm going to be here for a while still.
No,
And then-
they said you could leave at any time. You got to buck up, put your big bird hat on, and get out of there.
Your
not
big
right
bird
now.
hat on.
And if you're hearing
like-
this now, Glenn, it totally sounds like a hospital scam to get more money out of you.
I like look down. I'm still in a full body cast, but I don't feel like I feel fine. But I'm just in a full body cast. I'm like, I don't know. They said I can leave, but I'm kind of strapped down.
Thank you. Well, get to Leyland, and where do you think Melbourne, where could we intersect from Starter Island?
I don't know where that is.
Kel, you got any ideas?
We should just
Well-
pick him up on Starter Island.
Well,
How long will
Tell-
it take to get to the barbarian lands from Starter Island?
It's like the opposite direction, so you'll have to go up to Starter Island and then come back to Leyland and then journey east through the forest and the mountains.
What about Case It? Like how
You'll have to communicate with her somehow.
is that possible? As is? I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, because the only gem that you have is fused with Kasan.
Oh, the sending stone.
Yeah.
And I think Boghead has it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, so how long would it take to go right now?
You'll have to get to Leylon and then gather your supplies and then head out. And then it probably take 7 days to get from Leylon to Morath Nalor. And then from there you can go up the mountain.
And Kashan's gonna last a month. So from where we are, it's gonna take at least like 10 days, probably. And so that leaves like 20 days to actually probably accomplish whatever these people are going to ask from us. And do we even have a way to get to Starter Island right now?
Not that you know of, but Tika can fly.
He's just gonna fly the entire way here.
Yeah, it's potentially.
All right.
Kashan would
I
have
just fly really, really high, and then I just kind of let myself glide as I sleep.
And avoid any wind flares and and aerial predators.
Well, those will wake me up.
Storm that happens.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess we should just, if Dika can just catch up, then I suppose we should just go.
Where is Dika? I know he's in Titus's head right now, but
Okay, the nurse is like tapping a finger. You got a minute.
I don't know. She's looking at me weird, like I'm running out of time.
Just tell Dika to fly and meet up with us.
Fly.
Yeah, but fly
Fly with-
where? The
Fly
Elf
with all your
City?
guile and meet us at Morrowind.
You
Right?
going
Morrowind.
I'll be right back.
What was it called?
Morath Nalor.
Fly.
Hey, Morath Lord. Let me write that down.
No,
I look at.
I'm saying it, not him. He's the DM. Moratharol. I can't even say
Moratharol? Hold on, let me write that down.
oh no,
it. Fly with all your guile. And we shall
there's
reach it
totally
there.
gonna be a place called that, and he's gonna go there.
It's like a nudist colony of
But,
furries.
like,
God damn.
You can't be a nudist and a furry.
When you would have heard me say that, right?
They just keep the
This
mask
is your
on.
chance to.
It's like a shaved bear thing.
this
Yeah,
is your
shaved
chance
bear.
to fix it.
Say again, man.
All right, Morathol. I got it.
Are you audibly communicating with Dika?
Well, yeah, I'm talking out loud.
Okay. Just tell Dika to get to this plane, and we'll have communication set up.
All right.
Get to this
Well,
plane, and Malwin says she'll have communication sets.
Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be back in a week.
Okay, see you then.
Yeah.
You're really gonna take the whole week?
All
Tight it
right.
out.
Might as well start up a game or something because you'll be at this session.
Yeah, come back now, dude.
Well, even if I come back now, it's gonna take a couple days for me to even catch up to you guys.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
it's gonna take
fine.
us a couple of days to get the Layla.
Yeah, you'll have to get to Leylon and then recover because you guys are all like have been fighting nonstop for your lives for the last like 4 days.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And we need a new.
Whereas like
I don't know.
like,
I feel pretty great.
Dika had a fucking sensu bean fed to him. Like
I was
But
drinking
the
a lot.
doctor said it was gonna take a week.
I was
he's
drinking
just,
a lot
he's
of
just
wine.
trying to he's just trying to insurance scam you.
Well, I'll see how I feel after a couple days, and if I feel fine, I'll be like, well, I'm not that I want to disagree with a
No,
medical
it's cool.
professional.
It's cool. It's cool. Yeah.
All right, you gotta load up
We're
some
just
weird
playing
random
around here.
encounter for being in a hospital bed.
No, I'm not doing that much work for a hospital bed.
Okay.
You're not gonna
Quick.
do. You're not gonna do hospital patient fee.
Hospital patient role playing.
Yeah. With the-
Yeah. Ow.
Today we will be feeding you your suppositories. Bend over.
No.
Can't swallow that.
Alrighty.
Well, he's only got the cloaca.
Sorry.
That's true. That's true.
Anyway, we're going to Morath Nalor, and then we're going to the.
And
What is
Morathal.
the? Yeah, shut up. And then what is the human land called?
It's the never-ending mountains. They are tribes that live in the mountains. Suspected to be like legends say that they are the long lost descendants of the Second Empire, the humans that had no ability to use magic and instead created technological marvels.
Nerds.
Okay, so I think you guys had a full rest in Cold Town.
We did.
So
Yeah.
let's say that one day has passed for Deacon now.
Okay, I get an appointment with the mayor, or not the mayor, the foreman.
The foreman.
Yeah, the paymaster.
All right, the paymaster is there. I was like, Melgwin, you finally returned.
Yes, it's taken me quite a while. I'm sorry. I've gone the scenic route.
Thank you for your service to Cold Town, and here is your reward. Specifically what you asked for. And he brings out um it looks like a gold pendant. And and he mentions inside is a picture. I believe this is what you asked for. And then when you open the picture, there's a painted portrait of an elf inside. And this must be this
prince?
must be related to the man that you're looking for, or maybe him himself. I can't tell, to be honest. And when you see him, you definitely recognize him as the prince.
Nice.
And this might even have belonged to someone close to him.
Thank you. We've in our travels come across a layer, the layer of the black dragon that held the swamp, and we've uh,
We've
slayed
slain
it.
him.
Yes, we've slayed it. Would you have any interest in purchasing the location of the dragon's lair? Perhaps you could excavate some treasures from it.
The slate finally we'll be able to excavate into the swamps. More coal lies in there, and without the dragon to stop us, we have a perfect place to be dumping all of this waste. And he
Mm,
starts laughing. Ah, ha 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 ha. Oh, here, of course. I will pay you for the map.
okay. Well,
And he
having
brings
heard you
out
said that, I would like my pay.
10,000 gold pieces.
he brings out like a sack of gold and kathunk and like slaps it down on the table.
How about
I hope that this is not gonna cause any issues.
How much gold did he slap down?
300, so quite a bit.
That's not. That's not.
how about instead of that, you just give me uh, preservation rights of the land surrounding, that you do not damage it.
What?
Preservation? What do you mean? There's swamps. There's dirty swamps. What's wrong with throwing some of our garbage in there?
This is what I'm asking for as my pay, not preservation, conservation.
So what does that entail? I don't understand what this conservation
What is
means.
that concept of conservation?
That you reduce the pollution you've already caused and do not bring it up further.
What? I don't understand. Why?
Also, a
Why
carbon
would we do
tax.
that?
That is simply the pay that I am asking for.
It's a strange pay, but I'm sorry, but we can't do that. That will be we'll have nowhere to put all this waste.
Even with the 300 gold you would save, you would not have anywhere else to
300?
go.
Perhaps this will cover a month of garbage disposal, but
Yeah, fucking.
because it's like they process coal. You
Yeah, I
see,
know.
like yeah,
I know what that is.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the environment. You gotta charm the pants off him.
Mm.
Like you realize Omega City requires this coal to keep the city running. There's no way we can slow this down. And whatever agreements I make with you, if I cannot meet the quota, it'll be replaced by someone else. And I guarantee you, they will not honor whatever agreement that you and I had.
Mm. Okay, then I will take that 300 gold. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Of course.
Goddamn Omega City.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go there soon. Like probably right after this quest.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So
Yep.
I'll buy some more. Can I buy like what do people that Human Town we're going to, the barbarians, what would they need in terms of goods?
Are you gonna ask what they need
Yeah.
around? So like a shopkeeper says, like I've never interacted with them. To go up the mountain, you would have to go through that accursed elven city, and we would not lay a foot anywhere near there. Perhaps someone in Leyland will know better because that is a bigger trade center.
But Leylon is backwards?
No, Leyland's forwards.
Yeah, Leyland's forwards.
Starter Island is backwards.
Yeah.
Would Cold Hound have anything that the elves would want?
Elves
Yes,
one day.
slaves.
They would they will probably like weapons, armor.
Well, great, because I have 5 stone great axes.
Yeah, I'm sure they would love that.
Could I just buy some trade goods for the elves then?
What kind of trade goods are you looking for? From Coal Town specifically. Also, you will have to huff this over the.
Cool.
Oh yeah, elves love coal.
We do not
Dark
need
elves
cargo
love cool.
now. I counsel against this. And the dark elves, we do not want to be there for long. Not dark elves. Whatever they are.
What would the humans need? No, yeah. Okay,
Nothing.
I'll just.
They are entirely self-sufficient, and they survive purposely off the mountains alone.
Liquor.
Ooh, liquor would be good.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
I'm gonna...
Bingo. Bingo bongo.
God damn it, Titus. That noble mind of yours is coming in handy.
That 16 intelligence finally pays off.
That's really funny.
I'm gonna buy as much liquor as I can carry.
All right, how much can you carry? The thing is, liquor's pretty voluminous, so you'll need to have a way to transport it properly on your back.
Can I just carry it on like a backpack barrel?
Like,
Like
how
Gara?
much backpack barrels are you already carrying with all your like large amount of stuff? So I'm not
not
trying to
that
restrict
much.
you here. I just want you to think about this like
Can we
in a
just buy a donkey?
realistic and like role playing fashion
Can
kind
we
of
buy a
thing.
donkey to like pull it?
Like I know you're super strong, but like
I got
is it
sacks
like
and sacks.
is there but do you have like
a barrel of booze would be so fucking heavy.
It would,
Yeah,
but I can carry 360 pounds of weight.
How much weight of gold are you carrying right now?
This is an
didn't you
overland
pick up all that silver too? Like thousands, like 10,000
I
silver
still
or
have,
something?
but like we can spend it, guys.
You still got like 300 of my gold, just so you know.
Do I owe you anything?
I think it was more than that, Matt.
Kel,
Probably.
so I think what I'm trying to say is that it might make more sense if you got like a
Ooh,
donkey or
I'm
something,
just
or
at
like some sort of
carrying
land
it.
animal.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, if
Um,
that might make more sense.
Like a
And
donkey.
something like that would make more sense to get in Leylon
Okay,
because from here you can just take the boat to Leylon, and then
now does Cold Town have better spirits? I want like the hardest, most distilled liquor I can find.
so everything in Coal Town is imported because it's
They
like a
only
mining
make,
town.
They
Yeah,
only make coal,
yeah,
export coal. Okay, well fuck
yeah.
them then. I'm out.
Like
So
Hunger Games.
everything's an import, and whatever the hunters bring in.
I doubt anybody legitimately lives here. It's like the oil fields, 2 weeks.
Yeah,
on,
that's
2 weeks off.
that's basically what this is. Yeah. And if you guys were looking around, I described it as a platform on stilts that are kind of articulated, so the platform does move.
Cool.
Yeah. So after they mine out all the coal in one area, they would like proceed conceivably like move to another area to like mine that part out. But yeah, what I'm saying is that if you want a good deal, Kel, here is probably not the best place.
Yeah, no,
From what you
hold off.
understand, yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
But they did have the trinket store. I think you guys cleaned it out actually. You guys bought everything there.
Pretty sure we did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like even like weird shit like the Vorpal spoon of like food slaying or whatever that Titus got. Like
I got troll flesh and a baitless hook.
Have you been like what? So that troll flesh, I gave you the warning, right? That if you leave it alone for more than a day, it like grows
It'll
into full
yeah,
troll.
it'll grow.
I've been shaving off of it.
Okay.
Eating the outsides that grow.
Leaving a
I've been
living
splicing
a
it into your
tortured
guys' food.
tortured existence. Forever food.
Everything that I've been cooking for you guys during
You
the
son of a
rest.
bitch! Malguin's a vegan.
Well, you never told me. Where do you think butter comes from?
Melgwin figured it out when he started having really bad shits in the bathroom. I was like,
Anytime he's giving me a bowl, I fake eat it like
Oh yeah.
shoulder.
No. You took the +1s to your hit dice.
Did I?
Yeah, every time we short rest, I always said I cooked something, and you guys get to add a +1 to your hit die that you roll.
Yeah, but that was from the good feeling it was that someone cooked for me. It was like a
oh yeah, Titus loves the
Okay.
good feeling. It's like the best thing for him. It's like even better than the food for
yeah,
Titus.
it's coming up to me.
Parental
pos-
love.
The positive emotions is what he thrives on. Oh, by the way, for all of you who didn't, so last session, along with your rewards, you all got an inspiration point,
Nice.
and you all got a hero point for rescuing Kazan.
What does a hero point do?
It lets you add afterwards a d6 to your roll, or when you go unconscious, instead of rolling, you can take a 20 to get back up.
All right.
That's a game changer.
Do hero points stack higher than 1, or is it just like inspiration?
It's like inspiration.
Okay.
I do have an elven magic sword.
Oh yeah, that. So have you attuned to it? I guess you can't, because it just takes an hour to attune. If you want to identify what it is by using it, but it might be cursed.
So,
Okay, do you attune to it to identify it?
is it gonna be better than my rapier?
It's a so. Do you attune to it so I can tell you?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, you turn into a goblin. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, sweet. That's awesome. I want to play that out.
No, I did that already too, Mark, when I turned him into a badger.
That's even better.
He talks
I did
about
that.
that to this day.
Does he still talk about that?
Oh yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. He put on some curse magic boots and he turned into a badger. All right.
Like a humanoid badger.
A humanoid badger. Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. So the sword, you find out it's curiously glows around. Some there was some half-orc travelers that were in town, and you can notice that the sword curiously glows around them, and it makes them uneasy around you.
Nice.
So the sword
What color does it glow?
so it glows when it's near orcs.
No, but
So
what
you
color
can't.
is the glow?
It's a blue glow,
Oh, okay.
almost like another franchise that is knocking off of
That we will not talk about.
It's
that we
green?
won't talk about. No, it's blue. It's blue. It glows blue. It's an elven sword that glows blue near orcs. So you cannot be surprised by orcs.
Cool. Very cool.
What's the damage on that bad boy?
So it's a d6, but against orcs, it does an additional d6 damage. And also,
That's
it's a
really
+1 weapon.
That's really good.
So it's a D6 plus 1?
Yeah, and against orcs, it's another d6.
So against orcs, it's 2d6. Against everything else, it's 1d6.
Yeah.
And then it's also a +1 weapon.
Oh,
And it also makes orcs uneasy and uncomfortable around you, so they're automatically unfriendly towards you.
can I only attune to one weapon at a time?
So this weapon needs attunement, but normal and +1 weapons don't need attunement. So
You can
armor,
attune 3
so
times.
armor and weapons usually don't need attunement unless they have special properties.
Okay. So can I
Yeah.
like keep it sheathed?
So you can not attune to it, but you'll still get the +1 bonus, but you won't get the benefit of any of its abilities or disabilities, I guess.
Okay.
Does it disabilities? Okay, yeah, sure.
Well, does the unfriendliness to orcs, does that only count when they see it?
No, they can sense it. They
The
feel it.
general aura?
Yeah.
I like that better.
Yeah.
So
They
yeah,
just
so
know.
so even if you're not attuned to it, they would still be uncomfortable around the sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we've completed all business here. Let us go.
Kel, you grabbed the magic item too, or you grabbed some potions or something, or a scroll. I remember you got something.
I don't think I did.
Okay. Or was it
Although
just a
I
huge
do
sack
seem
of
to
gold?
be missing 300 gold.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe you gave it to someone.
Sorry, I was away for a second. What's up?
Well, it's whatever.
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah, I'll do all this at Leylon where it's cheaper.
Okay, yeah. All right. So a trip back to Leylon. All right. So, you get a free ride from what's his name?
Ordak?
Ordak, yeah. Ordak gives you a ride back. Which one? So one of you roll a survival check.
Oh, I guess it's me.
Yeah, mine's 0.
Ooh.
Yep.
Can I
Okay.
roll one?
Got a 1.
Yeah. Whoever that gave gave an assist can. Melgwin. Okay. So Titus on 14. Okay. So on the distance, you almost run into it. A bunch of tracks. It looks like the Hydra tracks that you've seen before, and you actually see it in the distance. You almost run into it, but you like kind of duck out of the way just in time. But it must be the Hydra that everyone talked about. It is huge. It is massive. It must be like 13 feet high, just the heads. And it looks like it has 3 different heads at least. Out of the numbers, you can't quite count because some of the heads are underwater. But the 3 heads that are outside look like they are different colors. Like one's yellow, one's blue, and one's red. And the red one, you're pretty sure you saw it like give a little puff of smoke and fire before it breathed back in. This must be the mutant Hydra that you were warned about, Phantom Vine.
Didn't we fight this?
You fought a small Hydra,
Oh,
not a regular size Hydra, not like a massive monster Hydra, but you see it in the distance. And the longer you look, something's strange, but the outline seems like unclear, and it kind of like looks around, and then almost like almost like uh almost like a mirage. The outline blurs, and then it disappears, and then all you see is shapes in the water as it swims away.
Hmm.
Mm.
Well, Cal, what would you have us do?
Do you see something we should kill?
Yes, well, we have precious cargo, and I point to Kashan's dead body.
Yes,
Or
now is
not dead
not
body.
the time. I have no quarrel with that beast, that magnificent, glorious beast. I have no quarrel with it yet.
Is it because it spat fire?
Maybe. And time is of the essence. Let us continue forward.
Best we go around then.
Okay, so you do take the long way around.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Which way is actually faster? Like, is this a significant delay or like?
Instead of taking half a day, it'll take you a full day to get to Leylon.
That's fine.
All right, we'll take a full day. But if Kashawn dies, it's your fault, Titus.
I grab him by the chest. It's my fault if he dies. You want to walk right into a Hydra and have him big by head. Don't see you.
No.
That's
Wow.
what I thought. Let go and start walking the other way.
Oh, Titus is the leader. I say under my breath.
No. All right, we'll go the long way.
He just gives reasonable arguments.
Yeah.
All right. You
And
do
that's
make it.
why everyone should donate blood.
We might need it just in case. I'll carry it just to be safe.
Everybody put your blood in this bottle. It's okay if you mix it together. It'll be like swamp water back home.
Give me 50 cc's of swamp water. Stat.
This is what you say.
You can spare like 2 or 3 pints and still be just woozy. All right. You make
Titus
your
would
way.
be the expert.
Yeah. Yeah, you make your way to Leylon at night, just as the dusk is ending.
Are we carrying Cassian?
He's in the boat.
We're on
Oh.
a swamp boat.
And there's a stretcher that you can take him on because you guys made something like a stretcher, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
while we were there.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's what you made to ferry him out of the swamps in the boat because the boat guy was waiting. I don't quite remember, but anyways, you have a stretcher. Good working with you, Melvin. Good luck as Ordak heads into the pub.
I give him a 5 gold tip.
That
Oh,
guy-
5 gold.
wow,
His eyes
holy
like turn into
shit.
like huge dollar signs. Ching ching. And then he I'm drinking well tonight. Ha 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 ha.
I don't want to hear about him dying from
Yeah,
drinking.
I was gonna say alcohol poison. He's dead in the morning.
Gets robbed and stabbed.
He drank 4.5 gold worth of alcohol a night.
Anyway,
You mean he lived like no other man?
All right. Should we just end second day and then move on to the day 3?
where do we have the post up here?
I believe Kel lives in the shrine, and Titus has a hotel room.
Yeah.
That they have free lodging, I believe, because of they're honorary council members.
Mm.
Or which one of you were the council member? Was it Titus or Kel?
I think it was Kel.
Yeah.
I think it might have been Kashan.
Definitely. No,
Oh, was it Kashan?
definitely Kel.
He just watched.
Council member. Wow. That means
What
I
an
can.
honor.
That's like being part of the homeowners association.
Oh, 1 second. Let me look in my notes. So Titus is the council member because he claimed it, and Kel has got the shrine instead.
Oh, okay.
So that's what happened here.
And then Kashan was the
And got the
defender. Or
yeah
whatever.
defender. Yeah.
Guard.
And Dika was the playground master.
Weird.
He's
I
like
was
their
in
age.
charge of the children. Yeah, they're my peers. Okay.
He's their height. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just stay at the inn.
All right. I guess you go to Kassan's room, I guess.
Oh, yep.
Take him to the room. You guys go to the room together.
Well, you should be investigating the stuff.
What stuff?
'Cause, wasn't he the guy you were looking for, or something like that? He was something. He had the
Kashan?
armor or whatever.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have to get it out of him first. He's like, you remember when Bart burnt down the Christmas tree and all the stuff was just amalgamated? That's what Kashan is right now. I need to reverse this.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like a warforged when you come back or something?
I don't know. This is entirely in James' hands.
All right. Do you do anything in the night, or should we jump forward to day 3?
Jump forward, I think.
Okay.
Dika, do you have any? Are you?
Well, I'd say after 2 days, if I'm.
You feel
3
fine.
days.
Yeah. Right.
You feel fine. The worst part about this is you're eating hospital food.
Right. I'm like, all right. I'm gonna. You know what, doctors? I feel perfectly fine. I know you said this should take a week, but I mean, look at me, huh? And I like do a little jig.
That's like
See, perfectly
Good.
good.
Your hip breaks. Ah!
All right, you're free
You're
to
not
go.
supposed to. We told you not to jig.
But jiggin's in my blood.
Can't live without a jig.
All right. But there is a deductible when you try to leave the hospital from your insurance.
Mm-hmm.
It's 900 gold because you're level 9 now.
All right, fair enough. That makes sense.
Is
Oh,
it you need to ask for an itemized list?
Oh yeah, they have a list ready for you. They like print it out.
We brought you back to life. 900 gold.
yeah, I don't know. Save my life? Ooh, but that's a lot of money. No, I pay it. I can pay it with money from my account, right?
Yep. And from here, you can convert all the money however you like. So you can take it out from your account back into gold, or convert between silver and gold without a fee.
Yeah.
So all that stuff.
Yeah. I asked them where the bank is.
It just points around the corner. The shrine of Joaquin is around the corner.
Thank you. What a weird name. Where else would I find it?
Says Dika.
Yeah. What? I'm allowed to have a weird name and think other names are weird. In fact, that'd be like a thing, wouldn't it? Wouldn't I think like a name like Steve would be weird?
I don't know. How would you count weird and not weird?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If all my names are weird, then normal names would be weird to me.
Would it? Or how would you tell it's normal?
Exactly. Anyway, I go to the bank.
So what would be weird is if a lot of people shared the same name. So that would be weird.
That would be fucking hilarious if every noun was just the same.
Yeah. It's like, like you meet a lot of people named Steve or Chris. That would be weird. Not because of the name Steve or Chris, it's because so many people have that name.
Their god, his name is Chris. Their churches are all named Chris. The marts are all called Chris. It's just like, they all know the differences, but you don't.
All right, let's keep this going. So what else did you want to ask, Dika?
I go to the bank. I'm gonna convert all of my. So I pretty much start rummaging through my bag, and I start like pulling out all of the assumed valuables.
Yeah.
Including the coin, the gems.
Oh yeah, the jeweler comes out with like the little good magnifying lens and like values all the items. Yeah.
Let's see. I ask him about the coin that I have too, that Ultima coin.
Ultima coin is like, ooh, and then looks at it. We can definitely convert this to gold if you would like.
Is it possible for me to convert it into other gems? That way, I feel gems are easier to carry. Preferably in an elongated diamond pattern.
And then the jeweler mentions that this, if you're thinking of it as a commodity, then this in itself is very valuable. Anyone that wants to fuel any kind of devices, like high power devices, would use this. And because this is gold pressed residuum, there's no waste effects as well. So it makes it highly efficient for anything that involves magic item creation, large device operation, and it can be used as power sources in all sorts of devices as well.
Interesting. Are there any places to buy magic items nearby?
Yeah, he points around the corner here. There's a variety of magical emporiums.
Neat. And I go shopping. Kind of just checking out to see what they have.
And as you leave, like some person goes by and he just whispers under his breath, "Everything's marked up, though," and then he like continues on his business.
What a weird twitch that guy has. Or I guess a nervous tick.
Yeah. All right. What kind of items are you looking for?
Uh, I'm not too sure exactly. Just kind of like peruse just to see.
Okay. It looks like there's all sorts of items that like help people like day to day, like
Hmm.
pencils that never make mistakes, like never make typos or never make like spelling mistakes. Um, like a pad of paper that always like regenerates every day. Like a fork that makes any food like delicious when you eat it. Like it seems to be all sorts of things like that.
Any adventuring gear? I go to like the
Adventuring.
sporting goods store.
Yeah. So it looks like a lot of these items cycle in and out, and from what you can gather, it sounds like so I'm just gonna third person describe it to get things moving. But it sounds like adventurers like buy and sell here kind of thing. That's how it works here. So it
Ah,
looks like there is an item. It's an arrow, and the guy describes it's an arrow, but this is indestructible. I'm sure an adventurer like yourself can make plenty of different uses for something like this.
do you have anything that looks like this? And I show him the musket.
A musket? Oh, dangerous, primitive weapons like that. Oh no, we don't carry anything like that. Ha 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 ha. Ha.
You know anybody who does?
Hmm. Not around here. We only make magical goods. But perhaps you'd be able to find other adventurers that might have something of value like that. I saw in a bar someone that with a rather strange leather hat that had some firearms like that.
All right, well I'll go check him out then. Head off to the bar.
All right. And when you go to the bar, you definitely can't miss it, but you see a man with like a cowboy hat, like a leather, like chaps, like everything, like the full works with two six shooters on his hips, like casually drinking some bourbon.
Ooh. I approach him and I say, "Ah, you must be the gentleman I was told of. Do you happen? Are you in? Do you have any interest
Howdy, partner.
in? Hi.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello. Do you have any interest in buying or selling firearms?
I got one of these six shooters for sale for anyone that's looking for it.
And I like look at it. How much? Oh.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? I'm just flipping through the book. 1 second, okay?
Okay, sorry. I looked back at Discord and it was just like two or three people lit up with nothing being said.
All right. And he just looks around and then he's like he takes a swig of his bourbon and he just like licks his 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold, hey?
Serious buyers only. I throw in this box of bullets and it looks like around 50 revolver rounds.
What would you be interested in a cheaper price with trade?
What you got?
I show him the musket.
Oh, that's what where did you find that in the museum?
A friend made it for me.
Oh, must have some sentimental value. Sorry, kid. I don't work with sentimental.
Sorry, kid.
Sorry, kid.
Is he smoking a big ass blunt?
Yes. So you don't know where it happened, but at some point between the conversations, he has a big old blunt in his mouth right now, while he's chewing with the other side of his mouth
Oh,
on
he's so
something.
cool.
Something. Yeah.
He's
What are
chewing
you-
and smoking.
Yeah. Simultaneously.
It's insane.
What's
How
the
can you
range
take-
on the?
A revolver.
Yeah,
He describes it. It's basically a 40-120,
40-120. All right.
and it 6 shots before you need to reload. But because you have the feet, you can reload for free.
Yeah. And then what's the damage on it?
2d8.
Ooh.
So a definite upgrade from the musket.
Yeah.
Also weighs a lot less than 10 pounds.
Mm. The only question I have is how would I go about getting more ammo?
Sounds like a you problem.
Get someone to reverse engineer it, obviously.
Could you show me how to make the ammo?
Make the ammo. What are you talking about?
Well, how do you get more ammo?
Uh, he pulls out this thing that looks like a reloading kit, and then he describes the whole process of like you got this jar of gunpowder, you weigh it, you put it into the casing, make sure you roll the casing so that it's not too heavily expanded, and then you cast from the lead the bullet in the front. Anyways, it takes you like basically an afternoon of this like guy like describing to you the process.
That'll be 200 gold in consultation charges.
Oh no.
Why he's not interested in teaching a younger generation of gunslingers?
Look, kid, I don't got all day. I need to find this bounty, and I'm not gonna be here long. So you let me know if you're interested.
I'm just counting up the money that I have.
I'll be in the other room smoking opium.
Yeah. Somehow he's
That'll be
got a
skull.
pipe at this point. At this,
It's a hard life being an adventuring bounty hunter.
This guy's dope. He should be the main character.
he's the main character in his own show.
Right? I'm following him now.
You do have the ultimum too. If you're
Yes.
looking for the gold, for the golds.
I'm trying to avoid that because that is
Okay, yeah, for sure, yeah. Could be a quest item. Who knows, right?
yeah.
But
So yeah, okay.
the way that he did look at the thing, he is interested in some trades, but not like any random trade, and something that could be useful.
Yeah. What do I have to trade? So when talking about trades, I do mention the let's see, I have some incense, some jasmine. I have this troll flesh that is a never-ending source of food.
He almost barfs in his mouth. No, he doesn't. He's like that. I could make some chili with that.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I've been having to prepare it. It's not very palatable, but you know, if you water it down with some good food, then it.
Yeah.
I also show the baitless hook that I have. I do have this +1 short bow, but I don't think I want to trade that yet. But yeah, so looking at my other gold, I can.
Don't you have the? What items do you even have? I'm. Do you have the immovable rod? Do you guys still have that still? Or
Yeah,
did you
he should
guys
have that.
trade it off at one point? I just haven't seen it in so many sessions that I just forgot about it.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure Titus used it to crawl into that hole the slimes were. The slimes were in.
Yeah, we did.
All right, yeah, I do
Oh
remember.
no,
Cool.
did we leave it there?
I don't.
Yeah, I think Titus has it then.
uh, I don't have it on my sheet.
Because if he was the last one to use it, he probably still has it.
So Titus has the immovable rod.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I can get 1,000 gold worth of gems to give him.
Okay. He'll take it. Make the trade.
One that was 200, one 3 that were 100, and then 10 that were 50.
Okay. He takes the gems, he looks it over, and then he hands you the firearm, and it's got a holster, a case of 50 ammo, and he's like, "Good luck, kid." And then he pushes down his hat, and he like walks out.
Neat. All right, I start making my way to the.
Okay, so yeah, it's a revolver, 2d8 piercing, 3 pounds, 40, 120, and reload 6. And the bullets are 10 for 1 pound.
And then you said I had 50, right?
Yep, 50.
So 10 for 1 pound, then it's 0.1, right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'm still above board. I just want to make sure I get rid of the right stuff. Yeah, okay. I should be good. All right, and then I make my way to the whatchamacallit, the gate, the airport.
The gate port. Cool.
Call Titus before.
I told him to tell you to contact me in a week.
Yeah.
And you're leaving after 3 days.
Yes, because I thought I was going to be there for a whole week, but
Call him
after
and tell him that you're here now.
I don't have the phone. That was like a
Yeah,
courtesy
you can do
thing.
it. You can do it through your gem too, but it costs money.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to secure my own passage.
All right, whatever.
You know, I have a destination, right? You gave me the.
Let's find a friend who actually cares about us, guys.
Well, we have a plan.
All right, now that we spent like half an hour buying a magic item, let's.
Now
It's
I
not
need to
even-
buy my horse.
It's not even a
D&D.
magic
Yeah,
item.
now Kel has to find a horse that is
I
strong
go
and
to that-
powerful enough to
I go
carry
to
his.
the gem guy to get my shit.
All right, the gem guy. What was his name? Well, let me go look at my notes. Man, it's
It
been so
was
long.
Aubrey.
Aubrey, yeah. So Aubrey had
I go to his peculiar shop.
Aubrey's peculiar shop, and he's like, "Ah, you're back. Here, your gem is here."
What'd you learn?
And he pulls out like an entire book of different notes on it. And here, perhaps this you'll have some time. You can look through this. But basically, what it is that you will need to find another gem like this for it to resonate with, and you'll be able to amplify its powers. And I mentioned before, someone with sorcerer's blood might be able to assist you on this. But
Sorcerer's blood or wizard's blood?
a sorcerer's blood, a wizard's blood is just a normal blood. So sorcerer's blood, however, has magic in it.
So do I just need their blood or do I need them?
Someone with sorcerer's blood will be able to channel the power once you have the resonating gem with it.
Ah, now I get what you're putting down. Aubrey. And
Now,
I
if you
flip him 10 gold.
10 gold, it's like ching, his money, his eyes like light up. It's like, ah, thank you very much.
We
I
are
look him in
ruining
the
the
eye.
economy.
I look him I look him in the eye and I say, I was never here. You know it.
Oh, of course, of course.
And I walk out the door, attaching it back to my rapier.
Okay, tink.
Because my
Cool.
rapier is a million times better than that.
Yeah. But yeah, but it does have the notes all in there, so you'll be able to take a look through it when you have some time. So, but it'll
Yeah,
take you some time to go through it. So perhaps during the adventure, you can spend some time every night to read through it.
perfect. All right, now Calloway and buying a doggy. Flip him a gold.
Remember Dumb and Dumber when they give everyone like shit tons of money as tips
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
right after they get rich? That's like
I think Mark Hanks dies like 1,500 gold a night or something. Not that
No, no. And I'm gonna give you your 300 gold now.
much. Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
And yeah, I'm gonna look for the best beast of burden, regardless of what the hell it is. It just needs to like be able to follow me almost anywhere and be obedient and hardy.
Get a mule, dude. It's the best, most
yeah,
cost effective.
it's a mule.
Alrighty,
Basically, what you said is a mule.
then I want a mule.
Yeah. All right. How much is a mule? Let's look it up.
Could I get two?
All right, but you need to buy their food as well.
That's
Their
fine.
feed.
One can carry the food, the other can carry the stuff, and then they can keep each other company.
Okay. It should be in your. So it's 8 gold for a mule, and their carrying capacity is 420 pounds.
Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, so one. Could I get two for 15?
No, there's no bundle discount.
Alright, no problem. So 16 gold for two.
Yeah,
Uh,
but they will throw in the saddle.
dope. One, I want to have like a barrel attachment.
Okay,
Like
let's
a
see. How
barrel
much is a
side bag
barrel?
and then like a fodder side bag. And then it'll carry the water and the mule food. And then
Okay,
the other one
so
will carry all the stuff.
a barrel 70 pounds and carries 40 gallons of liquid. Let's see, 40 gallons to weight. 344 pounds plus 70. So basically, one full barrel is what a donkey can carry,
Okay, well we'll do like half
which
a
is
barrel.
which carries 40 gallons for 70 pounds. So the barrel 70 pounds, and it can carry 40 gallons of liquid, which is 330 pounds. So around 400 pounds altogether.
And how many milliliters is that?
4 gallons to milliliter? Let me ask Google. 40 gallons to liters. That is 181 liters. So you want half a barrel?
Yeah, like I
It's not
guess.
gonna weigh exactly half
Yeah,
because
but
the surface area is gonna be.
I basically want food and water on one, and then the other one will carry my shit. So, like, how much does it cost for fodder?
It's in your PHP, dude. But let me look
No,
it up.
thank you.
And how many quarts would that be?
Dude, just Google it. Holy crap!
I'm just trying to be known.
You fucking nerd.
Don't you? We just want to interact and participate with you, James.
Okay, okay.
What
So
would that be?
What a fucking troll thing to say.
so animal feed per day, standard feed consumed by amount per day, 10 pounds.
Wow, that's a lot.
10 pounds of
Yeah,
food a
hold on.
day? That
No,
doesn't
hold on.
seem doesn't
Let's see.
seem right at all.
1 pound a day. 1 pound of food a day. A large creature requires 4 times that. Uh,
Are they grazable though?
Potentially, but not where you're
And,
going. In the
and
forest, there's nothing to graze because there's no grass in the forest.
there's no grass in a forest.
This is
Because the
bull.
canopy
Are we
covers the
are we
ground
all here?
completely. It's
Are there
not like
bushes?
there's probably bushes. Who knows?
Are we all
But
at that donkey
but are you
storage
guys
thing?
in a hurry or are you guys like in a
No,
casual like?
I'm trying to buy my forever donkeys.
Okay.
Oh, good
What?
thinking, Kel. And then I put Kashan on one of them.
All right, cool. Yeah,
Ooh.
so it's 9 pounds. So 10 pounds is around right. I just looked it up how much they eat. So apparently, an actual donkey would eat like 9 pounds a day. So
And
10
how
pounds
many
is about right.
bushels is that?
So 10 pounds.
Come on.
10 pounds is a feed is 1 second per day is 5 copper for 1 day feeding for one mount, one animal.
I can create food and water. Enough for
Do you create animal food and water?
yeah. Part of it is enough for
Oh, for steeds. Okay,
yeah
cool.
5
Yeah.
steeds for 24 hours.
Ah, that a great use of a level 3 slot is doing things that you can do with gold.
Yeah, but I
It's
just don't want to
technically infinite
deal.
wealth.
I don't want to deal.
Is it infinite wealth?
No, it's not.
Are you who's doing the marketing for you to find buyers for this magic food? Who and
I just don't want to deal with the logistics anymore.
Well, if you ran like an inn, right?
Or a livery.
a livery, yeah.
Can you just feed it to the poor?
Yeah, because
Worst
the
case,
poor has so much money.
Well, isn't he a good person who wants to save the world?
Not that good.
yeah, I took the money from that guy who's gonna fuck up the lizard's home.
He's not Kali Keek, okay? He's not gonna.
Anyway,
Fuck, Hallie Geek was such a prick.
He's the anarcho-capitalist version of Kelly Geek.
Oh, so not Hallie Geek.
So, yeah, 16 for the 2 donkeys. Then, yeah, how
You want
much for? I'll still buy fodder. So how much for 10 pounds of fodder?
5 copper for each 10 pounds, and 10 pounds feed one of your donkeys.
Okay, so I will get.
and I put Kashan on one of them already. So
Okay, so how heavy is Kashan? Maybe I should buy 3.
Kashan he can be mounted on his horse.
the
Kashan
skeleton
has a
horse,
horse.
Yeah, he has a skeleton horse that doesn't
Cool.
need to eat.
it scares the shit out of me when it appears.
Boom. Okay, so I will buy 160 pounds of
For
fodder.
8 days? Eight
Yeah,
days of feed?
yeah,
Okay.
and then so we will rely on great food and water. But if for any reason Malguin goes down, we
Okay.
got a buffer.
While this is happening, so let's see. So Griselda, that's the paymaster from Omega City. She arrives in the and it's like, "Ah, you're back. I'm glad that you're okay. And I heard that Kassan has arrived safely too. I'm glad to hear that he's alive.
Yes, it's a miracle. Our
And
friend is alive.
I hear that you're headed to Morath Nalor. I
To
have
do
to
what?
warn you, they won't just let anyone in, but I do know of a way that you can get inside and make some money on the way too.
Go on.
There is a flock of sheep. They're not any of goats. They're not any goats though. They're giant goats. They're valued for their milk, meat, and their hair. One of our goat herder, Pinchwood Wigglehoof, she needs an escort to bring her to Morathna Lord to make a big deal. Of course, you'll be paid for the process, but there are 200 goats that needs to make their journey through the woods. And I'm sure that if you bring the goats there, they will gladly let you in.
Will this delay our progress?
Maybe by a day.
What do you guys think?
I don't think I'm there.
What are you
No,
doing?
we're at the inn right now.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Oh, we're still doing the donkey thing. A day, we could probably spare a day if it helps us get us in.
Yes, it would overcome whatever obstacles we'd face, and maybe those would take even longer than a day.
So shall it be. We will take this protection detail.
So once the deal is done, we will receive the payment in the city, and we will give you your share of the pay for making the journey. Of course, the pay will be heavily dependent on how many of the goats make it there.
What percentage of the take will we receive?
and they mentioned if you can bring them all over, like make sure that they all travel there safely, we can. Your share will be 500 gold. And as I mentioned before, these goats are worth quite a bit.
I know very well the value of these goats, and I think that 500 gold is unfair compensation for the transportation of such valuable livestock. You're going to be making a pretty penny from this. Please
I don't
compensate.
make I
Com-
don't make any penny. I'm the paymaster that runs the city. All the money will be going towards the city's reconstruction.
my
Now
apologies.
if you want to take your share away from the rebuilding effort of the city, then sure, I can spare you a few extra dollars.
No, if that's how it is.
And think of it like this: it's 500 gold to split among us, however we wish, on top of entry into the town, into our next destination.
Well, I suppose.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So the caravan will be ready tomorrow morning. Meet at the town square, and then she leaves.
Okay. Now, uh, could I invest into the town a bit? We're in Leylon, right?
Yep.
Could I invest into the town a bit?
Sure. What would you want to invest in?
Like, the dock and the shrine. So,
Dock and the shrine?
like, what is the minimum? What is the minimum amount of gold I can invest? Or like, could like, what are the ways I can like help?
Do you want me to tell you what the benefits are, or the threshold for the next upgrade, or what? Like,
No,
what would you like to know?
I just want to know like like what kind of things my character could do. I mean, I assume giving gold is one thing, but
So if you set up the shrine, if you put enough money to the shrine, you can actually get you can actually have priests, priestesses, or acolytes actually come and run the shrine while you're not there. Because this is an actual religion, right? Full religion.
okay.
Like you're part of a larger organization.
Yeah, because this is a shrine of. Let me look at my notes. Hmm.
Elris, Ozatl. I think it's Elris.
Elris, yeah. So you can actually get like request like actual acolytes of Elris to come manage this shrine, and then have it all fixed up. Have regular sessions.
Well,
But if you want to make it like your own thing, then you can do something like that to have it run by like someone else.
but I need to get it to the like next level.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I'll do. I'll how
Okay.
so
So
I
to get
don't
it to the next level,
mhm.
like it's gonna be 3,000 gold to get it to the next.
3,000.
Yep, to the
Okay,
next
well
level.
I'm not spending any gold on that right now.
But you can get it started because it's gonna take time, right? So you can put some money in now, and then put some money in later because it takes cost. Cost is not just money, right? It's time and
I should really just pay Sister Grail back.
Yeah, you get your gauntlets of ogre strength back.
yeah.
Yeah, and you should just pay back your debt.
Yeah, no, I'm good for now. But thank you.
Okay. So you're just gonna hold on to the money and decide later. That's fair too.
No, I should really pay her back.
Okay.
Like I think there was 903 gold left to pay back to Sister Grail.
Oh
So,
yeah, you made tons of money, so you
I-
should
Yeah. Could I
be
could
able
I
to.
sell some items?
Yeah, what are you looking to sell?
A brass mug with jade inlay.
Okay, how much? I told you the price with them, I believe.
3 items worth 250 gold each.
Okay, cool. You can sell them all
All right.
for gold in this town.
And
But 250 per item is about their limit of this town for their economy. So there's not the Pi like this town overall. Pi has like 1,000 gold in like free
that's fair.
floating money. You know what I mean? Like because that money is only because there's a lot of construction going on. Money's always moving around. But like, yeah, you're basically cleaning out the town if you're selling all those 3 items here because it's not like a
I
not
will
like a
sell
city.
one then.
Okay.
I will sell the cup. Actually,
Cool.
no. I will sell the statuette.
Okay.
I might keep the cup.
Yeah, to drink out of.
And the
That's pretty
ring.
baller. That's pretty baller, dude.
All right.
This cup costs more than the village that you're in. All right. Should we move to day 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got
I should be able to start traveling by day 3, right?
Yeah,
Day
you
3.
can. So yeah, so you leave. So you spent like half a day.
I also ask about how I could get to Rathalor.
Uh-oh.
Are you asking the
changing.
person at the port?
Yes, because I assume they have some remedial knowledge about the
It's like
realm.
okay, so the person at the counter is like, look, sir, so these portals go to like thousands of realms. Like I can't keep track of all of those.
Well, do you know where I would find how to get to there?
You'll have to probably have to ask someone that lives there.
Corey, you should meet up with that guy who said he'd give you a tattoo and ask him and get the tattoo.
There's one more thing I would like to do before on day 3.
Okay, what would you like to do? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, sure. After Decal, we'll go back to you, the Cal.
Yeah.
Okay, Decal. So do you go through the portal, or do you want to look around to find someone that might know?
How much does it cost to contact somebody?
I believe it was 50 gold.
I will contact the tattooist. That person that I met.
Can you only talk to people that have a gem?
Yeah, we met him during the defense. So
Oh,
they had gems as well.
I wasn't around for that.
He's actually the person who told us how to contact them through the gems. You were around then.
Yeah, that's when we met you.
Oh, okay.
That was the first session, I believe. Yeah, that you were in the. All right, so
I'm
you're
seeing
calling Ronald. Cool.
Yes.
Ronald Duck. All right, he quacks in response. What's up?
You mentioned something about a tattoo that you were able to give me.
Yes. It'll be a day to install the tattoo.
Would you also know how to get to a place called what was it called? It's got a Rathlian. This is an elf city.
And he's like, that must be to the east of the island. We only adventure to the south, so we're not really familiar with that area.
Well, as long as you can point me in the right
but I
direction.
believe if you go to Leyland and head east, you'll be able to get there.
Okay, that sounds fair, easily enough.
And if you want a tattoo, we're actually on Starter Island right now.
How convenient. I too will be on Starter Island momentarily. I'll meet you there.
All right. So you come out of the portal, and then yeah, you see on the beach, you see Pegasus, Ronald, and you see Torgor there too. You see them. You see Pegasus and Torgor having a conversation, like in the distance.
I
And
have
but
such a weird feeling of FOMO right now.
And I go, hey!
oh
Ooh,
yeah,
that one guy from that one time.
and you see Mud and Bailey there too. It seems like they're doing like an item trade session.
Ooh.
Here, would you like the tattoo?
uh,
It'll take the rest of the day for me to inscribe
yes.
it onto your flesh.
Sure. Put it on my back.
Okay.
Cool.
He
And I
doesn't
think
have flesh though.
it goes under the feathers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Hank Hill's tattoo on the back of his head.
Okay.
Yeah, but you'd have
So
to
it
shave
starts
it first.
so it starts small, but as you upgrade it, it takes up more of your body. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Uh, so that's 500 gold, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So he's gonna start tattooing, and then while he's doing that, he's gonna make a regular conversation. So how's it going? How's it going with your girl? Like,
Oh, yeah. No, I just died.
died, huh?
Yeah, I got ripped to
Unfortunate.
pieces by an alligator dragon. You know how it is.
Actually, I don't. But tell me about it.
Oh, it sucks.
Okay, and it goes on. It looks like they're having a trade session. Actually, yeah, it looks like they're just doing that, hanging out. Total FOMO confirmed.
Yeah. I'm listening. I'm listening to the trades to see if there's anything that's of particular interest to anybody that I might know.
Yeah. So Mutt and Bailey, they're still up for trading the bracer of archery for that rod, but
Oh, you don't have
and
it.
yeah, there is a potion of supreme healing that's up for trade. It looks like a filter of love and a potion of fire breath.
Hmm. While I'm getting the tattoo, I asked Mutt and Bailey if they're willing to trade something else for the bracers.
I can't imagine anything to be better than a stick.
I know. How about? I should have tried to trade sell the red dot sight to the slinger, the gunslinger. But now I'm like looking at that. I have this cool dagger. I show him the ritual dagger.
What is it?
Oh, you just said it was a ritual dagger.
Is it magical? As they look, they ask you.
I have no idea, but it looks cool.
And they're like, sorry, we're not interested in that. You got anything better?
Hmm. I just kind of list through my stuff that I have. Cooked utensils. I have this troll flesh. I have this baitless hook. Or I could just trade you gold for it.
Gold. And they're like, no, these are rare items. We don't want to be trading gold for it. If you can get us the stick, we'll do that. Or something better.
It was an episode of Friends. It'd be the.
Cut out there, bud, for me.
Oh, it wasn't that funny.
Aw. Well, you never know if you don't try.
Exactly.
Well, let us know if you do want to trade.
Yes, I shall.
Okay. And but you do find out it kind of seems like it's something that happens monthly. This like item trade.
Ah. Neat.
Oh,
There's
and then
nothing.
while you're getting your tattoos done, you have a mental communication from Pegasus. It's like, and he mentions, I looked into getting replacement gems for you and your friends.
Ah, yes. Well, for my friends. We only need one of those now. Oh no, wait, no. I guess yeah. He survived, so forgot. We do need both.
I looked into it, but because the gems haven't been destroyed and they still exist, they cannot create replacements. They have a unique signature that is key to your DNA, and they cannot create new ones.
Huh.
So until you can destroy them or or recover them yourselves, they cannot create a new one for you.
All right, I'll let them know.
And I did try to see if they can be tracked, and I found out that they actually cannot be tracked by location. And if you attempt to call them for teleportation, it only works with their consent.
Damn, that's what I was just about to say. That I was like, can't they teleport us?
Yeah, but you all had to agree to it.
Yeah, but what if the person's a criminal? You know, like a real bad hombre.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's all for the client safety, of course,
And privacy. That'd
and
be
privacy.
fucked otherwise.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Maybe if you had
But
something to hide.
but if you can, knock them unconscious or bring
Sever their arm.
or sever their arm or or even kill them, then they will be immediately transported to the hospital where they'll be able to identify the person and put them away.
All right. I will keep that in mind and I will let them know. It was the Eldritch Claw tattoo, right?
Yes, the one that gives you +1 to melee attack or martial arts or something, and lets you extend your range.
Yes.
It lets you avoid having to pick up mobility, I guess.
Well, I already have the extended arms gives me the additional range too.
All right, now it's what 20-foot range or something.
Yeah, so it'll
Extends it by 5,
be
right? Extends it by 5.
I get a +1 to attacks and damage rolls when my with unarmed strikes. As a bonus action, I can empower the tattoo for 1 minute for the duration. Each of your melee strikes with a weapon or unarmed strike can reach a target up to 15 feet away from you as an inky tendril launches towards the target. In addition, you make your melee attacks with an
Right,
additional 1d6.
and then your phantom arms add 5 to that, so you're 20 feet, right? Or
Yeah,
how
it'd be
does it
20
work?
foot.
How
Let
does
me.
your arms work? Because they might not stack. It might be one or the other.
Yes, I will
Okay, so
quickly.
I'll let you do that while, and then we can go back to the other people. All right,
No.
Kel, what did you want to do?
I wanted to buy another barrel saddle and buy the the most concentrated distilled spirit I can find in Leylon. Now, before I do this, I ask like a local fucking who, who sent us who's that lady?
Who?
Uh the lady who just gave us this quest.
Like half the NPCs are females. All right, that was let's see, that was
I
so many
basically
books.
want
That
to
was Griselda.
I want to ask if I need any sort of like merchant tariff. I want to make sure that I'm not running up against some paperwork in trying to transport this amount of liquor for commercial means. And if I can get the paperwork, if I need paperwork and I can get it in like 6 hours, I'll do it. But if I can't, I'll just give up.
Okay. So he mentions because it's such a small amount, you can count that as trade goods as part of the trades that Pinch with Wigglehoof is going to bring in. But
Cool.
but if you do that, although there will be no tariffs to you, the payment will be included as part of the entire shipment. So you won't see the payment until you come back to town after they get the payment.
That's fine. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah,
All right. So the most
and like
expensive.
a full fucking 300 pounds of fucking like
Nice.
whiskey or fucking
Okay, so a very strong whiskey,
yeah.
600 gold for a barrel.
That's cheap.
If this barrel gets fucked, I'm ruined,
Oh,
boys.
also it's combustible.
Oh, I hope I don't get
Well,
ruined. I'm
So
doing it.
what proof is
You know
this?
what? You know
Doing
what?
it.
Hey, think
What
about it
proof
like
is
this though.
Is
You
it all
cannot.
alcohol combustible?
No,
Yeah.
all alcohol's combustible. You can't just light whiskey on
yeah.
fire.
No, this is a special type of whiskey
Is it
called
80 proof?
Firebrand's flamethrower whiskey.
Hey, why don't you just buy non-flammable whiskey?
You want regular
No.
non-flammable?
I
You,
want the spirit. I want the spirit that's going to
It's
give
like
the
a
highest return. I don't
it's a
care how much
special
risk there
whiskey.
is.
Okay, it's a special whiskey that's brewed by Dragonborn,
Cool.
like Golden Dragonborn, and it's like its recipe is a secret.
So this would probably be super rare in a human dominated barbarian society.
Probably.
Okay, cool.
Probably rare here in a dwarven.
So I'm gonna
dominated society.
get like a keg,
Let's
and
see.
then I'll get a little personal supply.
Let's see. So a crate is, let me convert it into a barrel cost. So okay, so about this, they only sell it in bottles, not barrels.
Really?
Yeah, that kind of makes
Yeah,
sense.
because there's no brewery for
Yeah,
this here.
no, that makes
So
But
you'll have
sense.
to find a locally brewed if you want a whole barrel. But yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so
So
I'll
there's
get
a brewery.
no, I'll
Yeah,
get
yeah,
something
because they
locally brewed, but
How
okay.
did you
I'll
get it
get
here, though?
like a crate of this for like
Okay, yeah,
fucking
a
the,
crate of this is 600 gold, and it
okay.
comes with 30 bottles.
Okay, so but I'll get that if I can afford the locally brewed stuff.
Okay, the locally brewed stuff,
Should be
it
cheap.
is, yeah, it's a lot cheaper. 1 second, let me see.
I just want to make sure that I'm doing the proper trade deal stuff.
you could probably do some wicked attacks with that too, like throw a bottle of whiskey at
Not
them and
worth it.
set them on fire.
Dude,
Not worth it.
that's like throwing like a fucking golden sword at somebody.
Yeah, I'm not talking about throwing the whole crate, but I'm still saying like,
Okay,
Each bottle is
so
like 20 gold.
yeah, but if you're
so
finding like if you're finding like a tree, right?
Yeah, I guess you could just fire a firebolt.
okay, so for a barrel, which is most popular here will be meads and ciders, and the most expensive one is the farmer's favorite, 11 gold for the
Is that
barrel.
like President's Choice?
It's a cider. It's like the finest apples to
11,
make the finest thirst quenchers for the
11
long
gold
days
for
in
the
the
barrel.
field.
Okay,
Dude, cider's
Yeah,
dope.
so
yeah.
I'll get a crate of, I guess a barrel. Wow, that's like dirt cheap.
Uh, yeah, because most barreled stuff is kind of like that, but it's a lot more efficient than transporting flour,
All right, yeah, you're right.
right? If you think of trade goods, you need to do volumes, right?
You're right. So
Yeah,
this is an experiment. With
yeah.
I'm not gonna expand anymore. I'm practicing. I'm gonna get a barrel of this for 11 gold. You said,
Yep.
and then a crate, 30 bottles
Yep.
of Dragon's Breath
Okay.
for 600.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
So that'll be 611 gold. And
Yeah. 30 bottles, and each bottle has 20 shots or servings.
all right.
Yeah.
I hope I don't get robbed. Will
Or have like a fire accident. Kaboom! Roasted fucking donkey for tonight, boys.
So yeah,
Not only that, but
roast
you blow up
donkey.
all of the giant goats as well.
I go to whatever gem person here and I buy 300 gold worth of diamonds.
Okay, so yeah,
Here's the
so
diamond.
when you buy a gem, it's just a straight up 10% on top. So a 500 gold gem like diamond would cost
Or
550,
300.
or 300 would be 330.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and also there's a warning label on the side. Mass consumption can cause spontaneous combustion on the bottles.
Wow.
Cal's like, don't tempt me.
Wow, it says that.
Yeah.
It's like that joke where if you cremate me, I'd burn for days.
You want to hear cool cremation facts?
Like a candle.
Looking at it.
The guy who discovered Pluto, his ashes were sent to Pluto when that spacecraft passed it a couple years ago.
Did it actually launch his ashes to Pluto, or?
I think so, or it's still on the ship and it flew by, but it was the first person to ever have their remains get close to discovered.
Neat. I hope
Yeah.
aliens discover him at some point in the future, and they they clone him.
Isn't that like? Oh,
Mind
okay. I just looked it up.
melt.
Only a casual 5 billion kilometers to Pluto.
Yeah, they launched
It took like 17 years, didn't it?
No, it took 10, I think, because I remember watching the space launch.
Oh, it's only 5.5 hours by the speed of light, guys. Don't worry.
I remember watching the satellite launch in high school.
We'll be there by morning.
That's funny.
Second star on the right and straight on till morning.
Anyway,
Okay.
So
So
what
I
was
go
the
back-
plan? Were we supposed to go pick him up on Starter Island?
No, I'm supposed to meet you guys at that the Elf City.
And I'm gonna call him in 7 days.
So I'm
Or
gonna
4
go,
days from now.
I'm gonna go and buy some empty bottles, and then are we gonna be here one more night, please? Or are we leaving?
Yeah, because we gotta.
Yeah, this is the
meet-
last night.
Okay,
So,
and then tonight I gotta go film them.
in the morning we meet Pinch.
Okay,
Pinchwood.
So are you gonna harvest by going to the butcher and getting some blood, or are you going to hunt?
I'm just gonna go to the butcher and say leave me alone with the pig for a bit.
Okay, well,
What
there-
happened to the blood god?
he got replaced by a different actor
You want me
after,
to
after the last incident.
You want me to bring the blood? I can bring the blood god back. I haven't had time to start it.
No. Do what you feel is real, though.
No, I feel like I'm supposed to protect this town, so I don't want to skeleton evidence.
Because they put you in charge.
Yeah, I'm in charge of. They're like a cow that you let in the house.
It's like when you give a bad kid a puppy. and
You're the
they start to
shepherd. You're the
become
shepherd
mature.
now.
Yeah,
Or you're the
like-
cowboy, the cattle herder.
Like if a vampire came
farmer.
here, I would have let that vampire.
Yeah.
He has to protect his livestock.
So I'm gonna fill up a bunch of bottles with pig's blood.
Okay.
And then I slip the butcher 2 silver, and I say, "You've never seen me here."
Why?
Yes, I never see you every night that you're in town, for sure.
Titus is just like the things I do for my kingdom.
I mean,
What?
they use
He's like,
pig's blood. They use pig's blood for all sorts of cooking, so it's not unusual.
I know. No one
Yeah.
knows has any inkling that I'm a vampire.
Maybe you really like
Like
sausages or
in
something, you
character,
know?
no one has any idea that I'm a vampire.
No one does.
So I just they hear me fucking buying a couple bottles of blood. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, you can make sausages, soups, blood wine. You can make all sorts of things with the pig's blood, so it's not
He's a
too
warlock.
strange.
Did the drow was the drow able to recognize him?
The drow, you should have asked him when you were there.
No, I'm just saying.
How-
Like,
But he did.
how-
But he
how-
did offer him a drink.
How could he?
But he offered.
how could
But he
you go
offered
ahead and
everyone a
ask me
drink.
that question, though?
Also, he's
Yeah, but I
basically a space alien, so how would you recognize it, right?
I technically am a space alien in this universe, right?
dude, we're all fucking space aliens except for
That's true.
Malgwin.
Except for Malvin.
Yeah.
All right. Next day, morning. So your tattoo's done. So I guess you sleep on the island. I guess.
Yeah, and then I ask him where and how are they going, and if they can.
They said like weather's, and then you see Pegasus like communicate the weather's clear for the next 7 days. We'll be
James,
flying south,
How
Neat.
much? How
I'll
much?
be flying east.
and they're like confused. And then they always say like, "How does the guy always know the weather?" And then they row off on their boat, Mud and Bailey.
James, how much do you think I should pay for that? Because I'm basically writing it down as
It's like a copper for each bottle.
okay. I want 10 bottles, so just 1 silver.
1 silver, sure. Again, the whole Dumb and Dumber tipping thing. It's like, thank you, bellboy.
Ooh, I forgot
I
to
ca-
tip.
My character has no concept.
It's true, I
Being
guess. You never
poor.
had.
And it's
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Bill Gates. You remember that when he was like, "How much do you think Pete's pockets cost?" He's like, "I don't know, $27."
Seal ball. Arrested Development. What is it?
$27 is like the minimum increments that he can communicate in money. That's all right.
Young
Cool.
adults. What's
So
it like? $60?
$60 for a couple pizza pockets. All right. So yeah. So in the morning, you see a huge flock of giant goats, around 200, and you see the person, Pinchwood Wigglehoof. It's a gnome, but not one of the mountain gnomes. It looks like a forest gnome. Got the forest gnome hat and everything.
Did you say a flock of 200
Disgusting
goats?
Bohemians. I say under my breath.
Don't
She's
go
too
bonk
busy.
in this one.
So it's like it's a gnome herding goats?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So when you said flock, I immediately thought they were flying. I was like,
Oh
what?
no. It's a yeah. All right.
Also,
Yeah.
aren't these giant goats? So
They
isn't
are
the
giant goats.
gnome like the gnome is like way smaller than these goats?
Yeah, but don't worry about me. I'm an expert. I've lived with these all my life.
I've never met a gnome here, have I?
Hello?
You got all muffled there, bud.
Me?
Yes.
I don't think my has ever met a gnome.
Well, I cannot hear you.
Can you not hear me still? Hello?
It's still inaudible.
Yeah, there's something going wrong, Matt.
Hello? Did that fix it?
No. Try reconnecting.
Five-minute break.
Sure, yeah, let's take a 5. Let's take a 5.
Wait, can you hear me?
That's
Yes.
much better.
Okay.
But we're gonna take a 5 anyway, right?
Edgar.
Fine, I'll stay. Whatever.
We can take a 5. If you want to take a 5,
Let's take a 5. Let's take a 5. God,
Awesome.
stop trying to chain me here, Edgar.
Well, Mark Kane pisses in bottles under his desk.
I've done that before.
Why'd you tell?
And that's on record now.
Why'd you tell? It's because I was too good and I couldn't let my team down. I couldn't leave them.
So James, I was looking at it. Astral Arm says when you make a melee or when you make an unarmed strike with your arms on your turn, your reach is 5 foot greater than normal. And then the tattoo says each of your melee attacks with a weapon or unarmed strike can reach a target up to 15 feet away from you. So that would 5 foot. Then that would be 20.
All right, guys, I'm back.
God damn it.
That's so funny. That is so funny.
Yes, I just I looked it up.
I just got
The tattoo. I just explained it. The tattoo does stack with the astral self because the astral self says your reach is 5 foot greater.
He was
Cool,
talking
that's
to
a
you
good
for like
combo.
3 minutes, and then he was just like,
Oh. That's pretty funny. But I thought we were taking a 5, so I went to grab a pop.
yeah, I think I'm talking to one of my buddies who paints 40K. He started last year. Got really into painting. See if he wants.
Cool, yeah.
Dude,
I have
my
starter-
Tyranids are
oh,
looking so good right now.
a
a
4x6 table at home. So
Oh, I was
and,
gonna say
and tons of terrain. So
a starter set for Star Wars Legion.
oh yeah, you're gonna split that with him?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, that's what I did with a friend. Like 2 starter sets, we split it.
Like I have
and
enough 40K painting done.
Yeah.
And like for some reason, I just don't feel like getting more 40K stuff. I feel like
No, it's cool. Yeah, if you have an army that you can play with, that's good enough, man.
That's
Yeah,
about 1,000 points.
and also fucking Star Wars is sweet. So
Yeah, and it seems like the rules are a lot simpler.
oh yeah, they're definitely a lot simpler, and it's the rule set's completely different. And if you play Fantasy Flight games before, you kind of know, right? Like it's alternating turns instead of like one person go, the other person goes. So that's a lot more fun for some.
It's so you can like react.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. As
And
opposed to you go first, now
I
you're
was
gonna win. Like
I was looking at the unit cards. I was looking at the unit command, and it seems basically stats and that stuff is just ripped out of
Yeah,
um,
it's pretty cool.
Star
And
Wars Destiny.
yeah, and also we can play. I
Yeah,
played
right.
I played last week. It was a lot of fun. So
I'm looking at droid
Yeah, I bet.
armies.
droids, yeah, droids are kind of fun. They're like a horde army, I think. But if we're ready, we can go back to the game.
No,
No.
Edgar went somewhere.
Oh, Edgar, but yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
So, James, just to clarify, so Eldridge Maul says, in addition,
Yeah.
your melee attacks deal an extra 1d6 force damage on hit once you use the speech. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So if I was to crit, that is an additional 2d6 extra damage.
Yes,
Okay.
because it doesn't, it's not locked behind the DC or anything. So
Yeah, because it's a part of the hit.
yeah.
Okay, just making sure because I'm making a thing for
Yeah.
it. And now to test it.
And Marking, your army's done. Your Tyranids? Is he
Okay,
here?
he was just here.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm up for some games. I got a gaming room set up, so
Yeah, my friend Martin, he has a. He's been all superintending. I think he has a Space Marine Force done now. He's
cool.
been
Yeah,
playing it for like a year. It's really cool.
yeah,
It's like black and like neon.
nice. I have typical Ultramarines,
Nice,
the
classic.
Ultra Boys. Some nice crits you got going on over there.
Yeah, sorry, I was forcing the crits just to
Yeah,
see if the.
crit on a 22. Oh, sure.
You know what's funny is I changed the crit range to I changed the crit range to 1, and then I rolled a 20. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's funny. You
Alrighty,
juiced it up.
party people.
Yeah, and I set it back to normal now.
I think we're
I
still
guess
waiting
just
for Edgar.
Oh
I was
my
asking.
god.
I was asking if your army was done, Marking.
I'll be
Your
right back, 2
40K army.
seconds.
Yeah, for the most part. I don't think I really want to collect any more models until I learn the game better.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. If you guys want to play, we should get together and play. I got a gaming table and everything. So
Yeah, I'm down.
Your little four-way battle.
4-way battle. Yeah. Or a team battle 2-on-2.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
usually how we do
I
things.
would
So
just
wouldn't it be like Space Marine versus? That's
I mean they always had uneasy alliances like Necrons and Space Marine team up. That one's a classic one.
That's true. That was with Sanguinius today.
Yeah. Sanguinius. Yeah.
We gotta team up and kill these Tyranids, or we're all fine.
Yeah. Yeah. That one.
he makes a compelling argument.
um,
And look at that jawline.
Tyranids, I mean, Necrons is kind of buff too. Different versions of the rules. Because they're like, this is dumb.
Oh, also I have a buddy who's getting out of 40K and he has a whole Necron army, and he's just willing to just give it away if you want it.
Dude, if he's giving it away,
Yeah, it's all yeah. So then yeah, I'll get it from him. Yeah,
yeah, dude, if it's free,
yeah,
I will take it.
yeah. I'll ask him to see if it's still up.
Cool. Because then I will sell it for a profit. No, I'm kidding.
Mad on the daily grind. Sigma male grind set.
Always be making money. Dude, I've read
Free
so many
Necrons,
stories.
Make profit.
I've read so many stories about people nowadays who are like reaching that age of retirement, and then they literally just run out of things to do, so they just go looking for more work.
Yeah, man. You can't just drink mojitos on the beach all day every day, especially at that age.
Yeah, but that's so sad that the society we've created where instead of just figuring out cool stuff to do, like, wow, I'll go fucking work.
A lot of people don't know what they want to do with their time.
Play
I
video
understand.
games.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so busy. I'm so fucking busy that like I can't even play video games. Like, when's the last time I logged into Steam? I don't even remember. Like,
What do you do?
But you gotta play Elden Ring when it comes out, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. The thing is, like my game sessions now are so sporadic. I can find maybe like half an hour here, like an hour there, kind of thing. So I can't sit down for like long game
You're a
sessions.
true adult
So
now.
yeah,
I'm like the opposite, where I have to stop my long game sessions to find ways to work.
Corey
See,
is lying
I'm
flat
usually
in North America.
I'm usually just too tired to work. Now a game that I actually like, I find I sit around and play it for a while.
Was that Matt? You've been like Mike's still
Is
on
it still muffled?
a little bit. You gotta like lean into it.
Yeah, it's just I'm usually just too tired after work to play video games. Sometimes, but like when the game actually is good, I'm pretty into it.
I've been limiting my video game time. I've been role playing a lot, and that's kind of taken over
Video
like
games.
the video games. But like with the little video games I do play, I try to limit it because I'm still working on my hobbies and side projects and stuff. I actually just like finished my book. And
And you know how
like,
many times I've heard you say that?
well, the first time it was the first draft, and now it's the third draft. So,
Okay, that's
but
cool.
like now it's like good, and actually readable, and I think
Sendable to
like,
publishers.
yeah, I think I could send it to a publisher this time. I'm
I'll
gonna
publish
do
it.
like I'm gonna edit the first 2 chapters once more tomorrow, just because I just can't let it go. It's I just
Gotta
feel
kill your babies.
I just feel compelled, and then it's done. It's done.
If I read it and give you honest feedback, can I get mentioned in the forward if you get famous?
I definitely want you to read the chapter with Deuces Wild.
Okay, just send it to me. But like, send it to me. Don't email it to me.
Don't what?
I guess email would be the best way to read it. I just hate reading on a screen. You gotta
You want me to
print it
print
out.
it out?
Print it out for me.
I guess.
I
And
got a
then get
printer
it.
you can use. You can send it to me and I'll print it out for you if you want to have it printed out.
And then you gotta collate it.
I gotta get some paper though.
But yeah, it's
Yeah, and then I'm gonna cross out your name and put by Corey.
And send it to a publisher.
And then they're just like, "So what's this book you wrote?" And I'm like,
It's
it's
a
got
mixed bag of
guys in it."
There's the Deuce is Wild. Oh man, I miss playing that character.
I
He's
hope
probably
I
my favorite
rendered
RP
him.
character.
I really like Deuces Wild. He's a very very fun character.
I've added her dude. I had a lot of fun playing her dude too. Not that I'm not having fun playing Titus.
You
Where the
make
fuck's Edgar?
compelling characters. Probably sucking Gordo's
I'm pooping.
poop.
And you better go to the doctor if he's still pooping.
He's a big guy. So
Don't
poop's
judge
got a long
him.
way.
You know what's really funny? You deleted all my. There's still some of my painting that I still.
so I'm talking to him right now. He says that he even has some Forge World Necrons, but they're like if you want to buy them.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to give a Forge World
Yeah.
free. Yeah, dude, if he wants to give it away for free and he's
Yeah, the
serious,
stuff that he
I
has them, but but a few of them are broken, and I remember some of them. I gave him some metal Necrons a super long time ago, so he has some of the.
I just don't want a bunch of junk. Is it a bunch
Yeah,
of
yeah,
junk?
of course, yeah, of course.
Because if it's a bunch of junk, I don't
No,
want it.
it's not junk, but some of them are like classic models if you're into that.
Yeah.
So yeah, some of them are first gen
I
Necrons
remember
because
when you gave me
First-
like the
first-
fucking
First generation Necrons, those are don't even look like
The-
Necrons.
yeah, you might be able to sell them on eBay for collectors.
the
They look
pointy
like-
capped orcs.
They look like battle crabs.
I was watching recently this one YouTube channel about these guys who do painting,
Those do it.
and they did like this thing through Fiverr where they're like, "Pay us $5 and we'll paint your models."
That's a bad return.
And- Well, no, because it was for YouTube views, right? So they're like, it's like $5 for 10 minutes, $10 for an hour, and like $15 for 3 hours. And it's essentially like a speed painting thing that they were gonna like film.
Wow.
And they got that like whatever was like the most complicated model they ever Games Workshop ever made. And he was like, "Oh, you got to do that in 3 hours or something." And they did a pretty good job, depending, all considering.
Hey, do you need a case? Warhammer case, like a model case?
Yeah, actually, I do. I have marks right now. I should give that back to him.
What size? Do you need a big one or a small one or?
I have basically 2 sets of that Indominus box, and then yeah, I got a bunch of fucking.
Okay,
That's
so I
cool.
guess you need a big one or a
Yeah,
small. A big one's
pretty
what
much.
you're looking for? A big one?
Yeah, he's looking for a big one.
Who isn't looking for a big one, Mark?
I don't know, man. I'm looking for the big one. Then I can truly retire.
There you go. I found the video. Oh. Our general chat in here looks so weird.
Yeah.
I remember we had painting competitions when I worked at Games Workshop. We had 1 hour category and we had 10-minute category, 10-minute paint jobs.
Man,
Yeah, and then everyone brought in the starter set Goblin for the 10-minute painting competition.
From Fantasy, the one with like the
Yeah,
cloak and stuff.
the one piece. Yeah,
the staff.
yeah. the one of those Goblin spearmen.
Yeah, that was you can't. Yeah, it's hard to do good stuff in 10 minutes. Those were better times.
Less responsibilities.
Cool. Yeah, next time I have a game night with Chris, I'll get him to. He's gonna bring over the Necrons, so
sweet.
over the
And then
over the next couple
then I actually have a reason.
to come by.
I'm
Yeah, and I'm
vaccinated, so you don't have to worry.
cool. Yeah, me too. At my work, they all the people that don't have that aren't vaccinated, they cut the key card to get into the office. They like shut them down. So if they couldn't provide a proof of vaccination.
Makes sense.
Really?
Oh my god,
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
if you didn't
cool.
have a proof of vaccination, like Microsoft Office, they're
that's
like, nope, you
crazy.
can't get into the office.
What
You
we
we're gonna send
we're living
we're
in the
gonna send you a
cast.
we're gonna send you a computer to your house and don't fucking come in. But you still gotta work.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah. They don't wanna lose manpower.
That makes sense.
You still gotta work.
That seems like a brilliant idea to just keep working on it.
Yo, dude, the computers that they're sending to homes, they're like 24 core 3080 like GTX or like RTX,
Can
like
you
fucking
get
like can
one
I get
lost
one?
for me?
Hey James, what are you
Yeah,
working
but-
on?
But you can't use it on anything else, right?
You could technically. So I know people that use them for gaming out of work hours.
Ah.
Yeah,
I was just
but
testing
but
it.
it's like filled with Microsoft spyware, so they know exactly what you're doing. So if you're like fapping
Yeah.
to some porn, then oh wait, is this all being recorded?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, actually, so you might want to just stop.
Okay,
What are
maybe
you
you want to
working on,
cut that.
James?
Maybe you want to cut that.
I'll cut it.
Okay.
Wink. No, but
What a
so
piece
We'll
of
talk about it in post game. We'll
we'll
talk about it
talk.
in post game.
Yeah, yeah.
We're all back now, so let's.
I got like a half hour left. Sorry.
Yeah,
Really?
that's,
Yeah, I
that's the
do.
general time.
Wow, isn't he a Mister?
I know.
That-
I
we
mean,
usually
to be
stop at
honest,
7.
I had some lasagna last night, and like cheese, like dairy doesn't like sit with me. I'm not like
Oh
lactose
my! Are
intolerant or
you
anything, but
trying
like
to fucking cancel out early on the session, James?
no. I'm just
You
saying. This
could.
morning I had some serious poop sessions.
Gotta love
That's
this is
not
still being
recorded.
recorded.
Yeah.
This is okay. This is okay, but not like company secrets.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's fair.
Let's get in game.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think I've bought everything I need.
Cool. Andika is a couple
Hi.
days flight out.
Yeah, I don't know how far away Leilon is from Starter Island, but I start my journey.
The wind is in your favor, and you can get there tirelessly by just catching the draft. All right. So you guys start your journey. And as the journey starts, so it does mention like Pinchwood Wigglehoof mentions like it's the first time anyone's made this trip. That's why there's no roads here yet. Hopefully, with this big goat herd, will be like trailblazing quite a bit.
Hmm.
Also, in addition, we should be watching out for the giant thunder trunk that lives around here along the path. He's been sighted in the area. And watch out though, he's a big one. He's an 18-meter giant.
Is he very territorial?
Perhaps. Not quite sure. Usually he stays along the coast. And as like most giants of his size, they feed on the red kelp. As long as there's a nice storm in between, he shouldn't get hungry and come in inland.
Mm.
So let's hope that the skies aren't clear in the next 7 days.
Yeah.
Yes, let's hope.
All
As I have
right.
no way of telling.
No, no one does except for that one dude. All
Oh,
right.
he's got jurycraft, right?
Yeah, he's got some powers, some curious powers. Only if you knew druid powers. All right. Let's see. All right, you start the trip. So these goats are kind of unruly, but somehow Pinchwood is able to keep them together. And she does mention that like I'm not much of a fighter, but if you want the goat herded, I'm your woman.
Are any of these rideable? Are they trained as mounts?
I wouldn't ride them if I were you. They're quite unruly.
Mm.
But I guess theoretically they could be ridden, I guess. I mean, the fur is quite soft.
No, I
The
think
goat
this will
hair.
work. And then
Yeah.
I'll get on the horse, the skeletal horse with Kashan.
Oh no, it doesn't let you on.
Damn it!
He only
I'd
lets
keep
one
leading it. I'd keep
master.
leading it then.
Okay. All right. First day goes without a hitch. So everyone take off a ration.
Is it possible for me to do some fishing while I glide?
Like you mean like a aerial bird
Yeah.
dive? Sure. Give me a survival fishing check
Do
to
you
do
have
your
feet or do you have claws?
Talons on the
yes
bottom there.
talents. Yeah. So he can't wear shoes. So magic shoes you find, it's not his.
No. See, what you do is you cut all everything but the heel, and then it's just like
When
little
you cut into
cufflinks.
it, the magics escape because all the magic is concentrated
Yeah,
in
it's
the
in the
heels.
stitching, man.
Yeah, but don't magic boots like automatically change to fit whoever wears them?
But why would you even want magic boots? Magic boots usually have like walking abilities.
Dude,
True.
walking on water, walking in air,
Yeah, walking. Yeah.
walking on ice, walking. Just enhanced walking is just good no matter what we got.
like boots of jumping, boots of
I got a ring of
striding,
jumping
boots.
and I love it.
Yeah.
I got 12.
You know who doesn't need ring of jumping? Dika.
No,
12's
some launch.
12's good enough, Dika. You can grab a fish on your flight
Yeah.
because the skies are clear.
And I
But you
also
do
whittle away a bit of my
yeah.
Do you need to eat cooked
flesh.
food, or are you like a bird?
Sushi.
While you
And
fly?
and also you can because the skies are clear, you pretty easily see aerial predators from a distance. So you can like get really low and you get like this and you basically disappear because you're so small, like along with the but yeah, in the distance you see like creatures like giant manta rays flying in the skies. Like you see dragons, you see all sorts
Cool.
of creatures that you don't normally wouldn't be able to see.
Neat.
And also you have like goggles, like lenses or something,
Yeah.
right?
Goggles of night.
Oh yeah.
I have dark vision now, technically too.
So you don't have bugs getting into your eyes. Cool. Does that mean you just fly with your mouth open and you just catch all the bugs?
I just passive. I sleep with my mouth open and just like eat while I sleep.
I'm assuming there's not a lot of bugs like in the open ocean, but
Yeah, I
There's
don't
not a
think.
lot of there's not a lot of bugs high up.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'm not too familiar. But second day, the party. As you get up, they the herd is kind of you see them kind of not panicking, but they're kind of like it seems that they're agitated, and then when you look up, you see Pinchwood points up and you see two wyverns flying, probably like 1,000 feet up, like not anywhere near, but they seem to be circling in the area.
How likely is it that they'd attack us?
You want to do
I asked
animal handling for not? Oh,
that normally.
and she mentions I've never seen a wyvern before. I've only read about them in text, but
Wyverns in front of us?
as long as we all stay together, they likely won't attack.
If they do, be prepared for them to dive bomb and then throw out their needles in a ranged attack. This wouldn't be the first time.
I think those are manticores, not wyverns.
Aren't
Oh,
wyverns
yes,
like
these little
wingless
dragon
dragons?
thingies. They'll still dive bomb your ass.
Are wyverns?
So
They fly?
wyverns are like
They don't fly, right?
yeah, they fly. Yeah, I think you might be thinking worms. They're the wingless dragons. The wyverns
Yes.
are like a scorpion-tailed dragons.
Right.
Yeah. I have a picture actually.
And they're smaller, right?
They're around the size of a full adult wyvern is the size of a young dragon. So let me show you this. This is what they look like. Do you see it?
No.
Okay, let me click again. Do you see it now?
I don't.
Okay, how about this? Do you see
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay.
It's in the creature handouts. It should be.
You see it? Okay. So that's what they look like. Yeah, and there's a couple of them flying around. So do you guys know about wyverns?
I'll do a check.
Okay, you
I
can
have
do
no
a knowledge
idea.
nature.
Yes.
You can do a knowledge nature either individually or as a group.
I don't think
So who wants to roll for the group?
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna.
I'm not rolling.
Okay. You don't want to muddy up the group knowledge and get confused?
Yeah, I don't know about these things.
What would that be under? History?
Nature knowledge.
I know everything about these things.
Oh, yo. Oh, yeah. You know quite a bit about wyverns. Yeah, so yeah, they're cousins to dragons, and they tend to hunt in forests. Yeah, they have scaly legs. They have a poisonous stinger. That's what and a poison stinger can kill a creature in seconds.
You grew up with around the family's wyvern.
And some adventurer, it said, Titus, that would hunt down wyvern to claim their venom, which is used in alchemical compounds or even to coat weapons.
Sorry, say that again. I got a text from my boss.
Oh yeah, they're often hunted by adventurers and hunters for their tail poison.
So well, we're just walking down the path, right?
Yeah.
Where I come from, great hunts would to take liquids for blades on poisons.
It's like Viagra.
You take it, you fuck all night, slow and rolling.
Would you be interested in returning and acquiring some of this tail venom later, perhaps?
Not that I need it, but
Asking for a friend.
My trunk isn't so rigid anymore. I would be down to fight him. Do you think? Do I think we could kill it?
They're extremely dangerous opponents, but after fighting, they're definitely not as strong as a black dragon. But two of them, might be quite a.
Are there two there, or is there just one?
There's two.
Do
Oh,
they
okay.
have any sort of breath weapon, Titus?
Yes. Do they?
No, not that you know. No, they don't. It's their venom that makes them dangerous. Their
No,
tail
but
venom.
their mouth and tail venom is
Yeah.
worse. Is as bad as a dragon.
Well, perhaps not. Maybe after we take care of business in Omega City.
That's not
concur.
where we're going right now.
And how about you provide something useful to the conversation, Malguin?
My apologies. Let's carry on.
You are no
Okay.
longer at peace.
As you're traveling, I guess at this point, let's say Dika, you are. Dika is at this point. Is this the second day? This is day 5. So Dika is at Leylon at this point.
I go to our house. I see that it was empty. I ask around. I probably hear about the fact that they went the goat herd, and then I will be on my way following them.
You take off immediately.
Well,
Okay.
probably after like half hour.
It looks like so for you guys though, it looks like the wyvern's circling you guys and following you. It looks like you're definitely sure from a distance.
Circling.
Following?
Circling.
But they're still staying quite a far distance away, like
They're
1,000
gonna
feet
try
away.
to fucking swoop down and just smash and grab some of these freaking goats. They're giant
Giant
goats,
goats,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to be ready. We need to be ready and vigilant for their inevitable thievery. They are following us for a reason. And that reason is these delicious, delicious goats.
I
And at the
concur.
moment you say that, one of the goats like turn and like "Wah!"
So yeah, I don't know what the man.
I'll just chill at the back. I got like the best defensive percent.
You should just periodically fire off fire bolts at them just to keep them
I
away.
don't want
I
to
think that would
antagonize them.
antagonize them. But
Maybe
if you're just trying to do a little scoop and run, then a couple fire bolts might. It's not worth it.
Yeah, if it looks like they're coming close, I'll firebolt them, and I'm just gonna try to be in the center mass of the goats, I guess,
So
to
when
give
the goats
myself
start
like good.
stampeding, you just get fucked.
I'll fucking cast
And not just
shield.
goats, they're like giant goats.
Gonna stand in the middle of this herd.
I'll
You
be
can
fine.
surf giant goats.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, but I don't know if an elephant man can.
I think. Well, like, what else can I do
Stand on the outskirts.
on the outskirts? Fine, I don't care.
You
What-
don't. You can. I'm not trying to tell you not to play.
Really,
No,
this
we're
this
not
is
doing
the fun of
this.
D&D when you're planning this out.
We're
Because
not.
a lot of D&D is planning, right? So
This is just to get us into the city. So if some goats die, so be it.
Shoot, I'm just gonna knock
perhaps
it.
if any of you
Passive
were
perception pick up on them getting closer.
so you just want to keep an eye on them?
Yeah, if they get
Okay.
closer,
Yeah.
let me have like a reaction.
But if you're keeping an eye on them, you might miss out on things that are happening on the ground. Just letting you know.
Yeah, that makes. I'll be like, I got keen eyes and keen ears, and I'll keep it.
Okay.
Huh?
All right.
Okay.
So it's so as you go along, you eventually get to a bridge, like in the forest. It looks like a chasm with a bridge, and it looks like on the bridge, there's a troll constructing it, building parts of it. It looks like if you take this bridge, you might be able to shave like half a day from your trip, so you don't have to go all the way around, at least.
How wide's the bridge?
It's definitely wide enough for a troll, so it's wide enough for a giant.
But
Giant.
how many per? Like how many giant goats we got with us? Like, what's the
It looks like it's a stone bridge that's pretty well constructed.
No, I just mean like if we're carrying them across, we're gonna have to like.
Yeah, it'll be single file for the
Oh yeah.
goats.
How many goats are there?
There's like 200.
Jesus.
And there's a sign, actually, the troll hasn't noticed you yet, but there's a sign with like very rough writing in common. Like it says 1 gold per person. Or 1 gold per head.
Marking, did you play in that game where I made you guys level 6 and then you
You
guys
gotta
ran
pay
through?
the troll toll. No, we were
Yeah.
like level 1.
No, I got you guys started at like level 5.
No. But yeah.
But they ran into this troll and they wouldn't pay the toll, and then the troll ended up killing them.
Now
Wow.
it's gonna happen again.
Anyway, that was just a fun little story.
So, good man, troll. Troll? It's a troll making this.
Yeah, and
We-
then the troll sees you and then turns and then starts walking towards.
We 5 travelers require passage across your good bridge.
Pay gold. 1 per head.
Now, surely you don't mean the heads of the goats.
Why,
They have head. If you have head, you pay.
we need to kill this man.
And he starts counting, and then he counts up to 5, and he loses count, and then he counts up to 5 again and loses count.
Oh, so
And
it's...
it looks like he's gonna take
good
forever
troll.
to count.
We will pay for every hit. We will give you 30 gold.
And he's like, "Give me a deception check."
Okay.
with advantage?
Who's assisting?
I will.
Okay, what do you say? How do
Oh,
you
can
assist?
I roll it?
Can I assist and he rolls it?
Titus is the one that said it, so
That's
I think it's
fine,
fair
that's
that he
fine.
rolls.
I'm
But
I'm just being a
no, you
fucking
can jump
munchkin,
in.
I'm sorry.
Just
But you can jump in
30
to
gold.
help.
We don't have that
30
many.
gold? No, that's far too many. Why, there's only 10 goats here.
But this fine troll needs to keep this bridge up and running. We
Oh,
should pay him a hefty price. These giants are like two regular heads. Look how big they are. All right, you gotta get advantage.
I'm sure
Yeah,
he has a
Titus, roll
family
with an
to
advantage.
feed.
1, 2, 1. And then
Nice.
he must have gotten confused halfway through your banter with each other. Give me 30 gold. Go now.
All right.
All right, cool. This is the part of D&D I love.
The part where we take advantage of people who can't think well.
Taking advantage of countryside rooms.
It is better than killing him.
Thanks for building a bridge that benefits your entire community.
Sucker.
He's overcharging us so hard. What are you
Yeah,
talking
he is though.
Yeah, he
So-
is.
Screw his price gouging.
about?
Anyway,
And I say, I will give you the 30 gold. I'll stay with you, Mr. Troll. And I'll give you the 30 gold once all my sheep have got safely across the bridge.
Okay.
There's wyverns are chasing us.
These yeah, you ain't getting no gold if the wyverns get a sheep.
Yeah.
The wyverns are still watching from a distance.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go on the opposite side. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
And because I know Titus has like Eldritch Blast, right?
And Firebolt.
Okay, we're the Firebolt
don't you have
squad.
a crossbow?
So we're gonna set up like anti-air
Titus has a
flak
crossbow though, right?
with the
Yeah,
with the
basically.
firebolts.
Titus, you have a crossbow, don't you?
Yeah, but my Firebolt's a million times better.
But the range
My range of my Firebolt's pretty good, I think, right?
is 120, and I think heavy crossbow's way bigger.
Yeah, but
This is
heavy
true.
crossbows are for peasants.
Fair enough.
That sounds appropriate, actually.
So
Sounds
I
like
will
something
stay
that he
back
would say.
with Titus while the mules and the gnome go with Cal.
Okay.
And is the troll okay with me paying him after we?
Yeah. because he has you.
Yeah, I'm keeping my mules next to me like at all times, basically.
And
Okay.
I'm keeping Kashan next to me at all times.
The wyverns at some point look like they're like getting in a bit closer. They're probably at 500 feet at this point, but they're still keeping their distance because you seem all ready to attack, and they're not foolish enough to dive in at
They're pretty
aware
smart, right?
foes. Yeah, they're pretty smart.
Yeah.
They're not as smart as like
They're not
dragons.
like sentient like a dragon, right?
Yeah, but they're still intelligent, very cunning.
Predator smart.
Yeah.
If they get within 250 feet, I'm going to distant fireball them.
Okay.
Do you guys think that's a reasonable buffer?
I don't know you're doing it, and if that's what you feel,
Yeah, you're like across.
Yeah, man, they're just looking for food. They're not maliciously attacking you.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
If you
but
prove to
know.
be a too much trouble for the meal, they'll just fuck off.
They just saw like a big row of like fucking
Defenseless
walking nuggies, and they just want some.
this is a very interesting traveling encounter. I'm really liking it.
Yeah.
But the city's, like,
Anyways, I'll wait until 150 feet then, kind of deal. I don't know how far they can move in a turn.
They're
They look
flying.
like
They
they
can
move
move
pretty
fast
fast.
as fuck.
I'm gonna say
They probably
80
move fast
feet.
as dragons.
How fast do
80,
dragons
90
move?
feet.
90?
You've seen.
I
dragons.
know, but I can't. I'm not gonna tell you because
Whatever. That's fine. Yeah, I guess like if they come within 200 feet, I'm gonna
Faster than Dika.
I'm gonna fireball them
Okay.
if they come within 200 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have ranged attack, right? So the quicker you start shooting, the better.
All right. So all the sheep passes through, but so whoever's in the back will have to do animal handling check to make them go through the bridge properly because
I've trained for this
yeah.
my whole life.
Who's doing it? There's two of you there, right?
Music chant, you little
I have no
prayer.
animal handling, so
Okay.
I said,
do you have
oh, okay.
any?
I do. Yeah, I have +5. So
Oh,
I
wow.
constantly
Yeah,
chant a
you
little
do,
prayer
dude.
under my breath.
Give me a animal handling check, please.
And give me some like fucking cowboy wrestling ones.
Are you helping me?
Yeah. Yeah. Come on now, sheep.
You
Yeah.
pull out the web, like
Yeah, I have my whip out.
you whip one of the goats, but you're pretty sure they couldn't feel it beneath
Yeah,
all
they're
the
so
huge,
thick.
heavy,
Yeah.
like thick padding.
he like
God.
kicks you. You go flying like 30 feet.
You had advantage on that, right?
Yeah, had advantage from your help. Cool.
And put on
Otherwise,
camera.
it might have been trouble. Just what the wyverns were looking for. But
How
it does
long
pass.
has this bridge stood, dear troll?
I started building, and he starts counting a while ago.
Oh my! He filled up the 5 fingers on his hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I give him the 30 gold, and then I give him an extra 5.
Okay.
And I say, remember, Titus Andromedon is friend.
Of course. And he starts, and you can tell that he starts counting.
Do you want me to wait here while you count it, good sir?
I'll
it's like-
reimburse you 6 gold, Titus.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And he's like, he doesn't answer. He seems to very concentrated with trying to count.
Oh man, should I teach him how to count?
It could be here all day.
It could turn into like a 90s like romantic movie where you teach this, you know, hardworking troll, you know, basic education, and then you
And
can develop a
then-
relationship.
I learned to live under a bridge and forget my own
And then after you're done teaching him how to count, he's like, "Wait, there was way more than 30 goats."
Oh no!
Okay. So do you wait for him to finish counting?
No.
Okay. As you leave, you feel a big trolley hand on your shoulder. Wait,
Yes.
you're wrong. And he hands you
Troll.
a fist, and a bunch of coins drop into your hand. You gave me too much. And there's 11 gold in your hands.
I I had it back to him. I said, that was my mistake. I respect you for being honest, Mr. Troll. But a mistake's a mistake, and just, I'll probably cross this bridge again. Just remember my face.
All right, go.
This is dope.
I was expecting you to get mad at him. Like, what do you mean I'm wrong? No, take the money back.
How dare you?
I'm not gonna insult a troll while he's got my hand.
Yep, that's a long life
And all,
kind of move.
and all your friends are on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah. You can just keep the money. We'll get to it. And then I cross the bridge.
Okay,
Refocusing on the wyvern.
so that was 19 gold you guys spent.
Yeah, I gotta add some money.
Okay.
Where can you give me a gold?
I gave you 6 gold.
Sure.
Oh, 19? Sure, I'll give you 9 gold then.
Okay, so man, I got so much goddamn money and gems.
Yeah, I mean, you guys like raided a dragon horde, like
Yeah, we did spend like 4 days in a fucking dungeon.
like an entire like lizard person civilization worth
Wipe
of.
them out.
You cleaned them fully out.
Found some hags.
Something
Yeah.
new, something
Fell
else.
madly in
crop
love.
up there. Ooh, yeah, I need to start
Oh
on that
yeah,
freaking that golem.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the
You
ritual
got
thing.
the
The
ingredients.
50,000 gold worth of golem.
Ingredients, yeah. But all the ingredients are like disgusting, like unsavory things,
So
it's still a beating heart of
Oh, don't I
like.
got an eye of a hag?
could I do the ritual at the everlasting flame and try to like draw something from that plane into the flesh golem?
So you want to do that in front of the protector of the flame?
Would he get offended? Like a
I'll,
fucking
you'll have to try it to find out.
okay, I'm gonna try it.
I have my little clone thing.
I have
You
my
do.
little clone thing too.
Do
Well,
you-
mine's like a mimic in a bottle.
Mimic in a bottle.
No, I thought I had that.
yeah, I cloned him, and it's like on your shoulder now.
No. Remember when I went to the shop of oddities and I bought
Oh
that
yeah, you got that doll, right? That
the
looks like you?
doll that mimics me in
Yeah,
whatever I
yeah,
do.
yeah.
We're little mimic buddies.
Yeah, but I
What-
don't
what-
let mine out of its cage.
But now you can give it like now that's the endoskeleton, and you can give it like
Oh
the living
man, what
flesh
if
on
we
top.
combine them? It would be
Cool.
Malgwyn and Titus.
Living
combined.
tissue over metal endoskeleton.
We can't rebuild them.
Tygwin. Anyway,
I'm good, yes.
It's like your baby that you had together.
I'll be right back.
I've watched some battle reports and
battle report to what?
Star Wars Legion.
Oh yeah, there's some good ones. Play
Yeah,
on Tabletop has my favorite battle report.
Yeah,
It's
me
like
too.
40K in 40 minutes, guys. Yeah, they did a
They
Star
kind
Wars
of came out of
Legion.
nowhere last year.
Oh yeah, they did, and they had such good production value. I
Yeah,
was like,
that's what
wow,
set them apart. I was like, oh,
they actually film like just in like Maple Ridge. One of my friends actually goes
really?
to
They're
that store.
Canadian?
Yeah,
Oh shit, I didn't know that. That's cool.
yeah. One of my friends, yeah, like Steve, like Buff Steve. He goes to that store.
So, what comes after the bridge? Do you guys want to call it here, or do you want to do?
Oh yeah. So let's say by here, Dika is caught up, but on the other side of the bridge, you do notice tracks, and the tracks look like they're of ogres, maybe even hungry ogres in the area, and then we can end it there.
Battle ogres.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hungry ogres.
Turn off the recording.
Okay.